Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode in beautiful Geistal, Austria. I am still in the Zittelmeier loading up the rest of the bales. Only got 4 bales left, so I should be done fairly quickly with this, and then we're all out of hay. And the next step is gonna be bale a few rounds of alfalfa and a few rounds of clover. But the thing is that I don't really want to board, because the bales are gonna look pretty much the same. The loading is gonna look pretty much the same. So I think I'll skip all the shenanigans surrounding the making the bales and loading them up, and I only show you, and we sell them just to show you how much dough we actually make off of it. I'm thinking of making one full hopper of, maybe 2 full hoppers of each type of bale, because I honestly can't remember how many hoppers it took to do the whole. I think it was 7.5. But there's around 20,000 liters in one load, so if we had 130,000 divided by 20,000, that's 6.5, not 7, yeah, 6.5. So if we take 4 of, well, 2 hoppers of clover and 2 hoppers of alfalfa, I think that will make it so we can take it down in hopefully one trip. But considering one bale is 4,500 liters, so that's 4 bales. And that's 18,000, so 4.5 bales out of one hopper, and we can fit 16 on the trailer. So that's 4, 8, yeah, 2 hoppers of each. It's probably gonna be a bale left here and there, but I'm not gonna be too fussed about it. Okay, let's start this baby back up. Alright, alfalfa. Let's see what kind of bales come out of this. The bales do look a bit different. Or maybe that's just my imagination. Let's go and have a look at it. Yeah, you can see the white of the clover in. Cool. Oh, very extremely nice and cool. Right, I guess I was wrong. I was calculating 4.5 and we got 5 full bales off. So the hopper is holding more than... more than 20,000 liters. Oh, I know what happened. It was still filling when the first bale was being made. Roger that. Okay, and now... let's do this again. But otherwise, I think we had a very good system running here. Picking up bales, taking them away. At least we're gonna make the money for leasing the baler, I think, back. Okay, so I gather we're gonna get 10 bales. If we got 5 on the first run and 5 on the second one, that makes it 10 in total. So maybe, just maybe, the last load is gonna be a bit overloaded if I can actually make it happen. Gonna make a tower of hay and take it down the road. Alright, this looks like it's pretty much finished. Let's put these two onto the trailer. Oopsie, making mistakes again. I don't know why, but I'm guessing the bales from Alfalfa and Clover are gonna be a bit more expensive than the regular hay. So I'm counting on earning a bit more money this way, just to get the initial leasing funds back. It doesn't feel right. Like we're gonna lose the last bale. Nope. We definitely gotta fix it. Ain't gonna fly. Or better said, it is gonna fly, which is unacceptable. It mustn't fly. Wrong. Oh, we pushed the bale over. Alright, well, in that case we're just gonna strap it out tightly and pray. And before anything weird or bad happens, and we got exactly 4 bales to put on when we return next time. Okay, let's turn the machine off so we don't pay any surcharge on the usage. And road we go. I gotta say, it's very picturesque driving around in this time of year when the sun is getting lower and it's shining through the trees, and you know, the lighting is very good. There's some mists in the air. Alright, so we should get at least another 8,000 for this. Let's see how good we do. Okay, so 4,000, 6,000, 7.5. Oh, right. One bale was not completely full. It was practically empty. But we're up to 57 grand. And now it's time to go load the rest. Let me just take you on a ride with me through the trees, through the forests. Isn't this nice? This is our canola field, looking good. And how much different this forest looks in the winter when there's no leaves and everything. The undergrowth is very sparse. Yeah, it's a completely different place. Alright, so I have come up with the plan how to load more, because we got 2 bales more than we can load. We can get 8 onto the trailer as we did before, and we got 10 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So my idea is, and it's probably gonna go horribly wrong, but this is why you're here for. These are the videos you've been looking for. Nah, I'm just messing with you, but yeah. So I've been thinking of putting a third bale in the middle of the two. And then pick everything up. Yeah, I want to set up differently because I'm kind of at an angle and it won't be easy to take off. Go as low as we can. Okay. Now, I gotta be very, very careful. No sudden movements. Yeah. Do. Adventure time. No. Ah, shit. Repeat. Come on. Get you off. Alright, so since one bale actually stayed up, just scooch it over to the right a bit. Very difficult to do this because the Zettelmeyer keeps rolling back and forth, mostly back, because we are doing this on an incline. Alright, let's try this with two bales. Hey brother, there's an endless road to free. Go. Alright, take number 2. I really hasn't chosen the best place to do this, but everywhere we turn there is an incline. Stay. I gotta strap this down. The Tower of Power. Alright. Now the question is, can we repeat that once more? I just realized something. We won't be able to get the bales in the barn down at the animal dealers because we are gonna be too high up. Hey, brother. Just smile and wave, boys. Just smile and wave. Hey. Yeah. This felt like a great idea 5 minutes ago, and it feels like not such a great idea anymore. But hey, we can't say we didn't try. Alright, let's try this. The other side. Careful not to spike the dad's car. I have to move the tractor back a bit. Are we full of good ideas today or bad ideas? That's all I'll find out together. Yeah, this is how I imagined the first load to go down, and it didn't. Yeah, I know. Beep, beep. Alright, the rest is gonna be pretty much straightforward, so I'll turn the recording off. Yep, successfully all the bales are finished and done. We still got plenty of stored dried hay and dry alfalfa in the actual dryer, so we should be pretty good. And look at that, we got 41,000 liters of dry stuff on the trailer. Wowee. We should have another car traveling in front of us to make sure that nobody gets in our way. Wide load, well, tall load coming through. Alright, and a slow climb. Look at that, 5 p.m. and it's already dark in the valley. That's the negative thing living in a valley next to huge mountains. Because they block out the sun fairly quickly, especially in the winter. Hope the bridge holds. Yeah, we're not as heavy as... I don't think we're as heavy as a combine itself, so if that came over without trouble, I think we're pretty safe. Alright, so when we're done with this, I'm gonna go back, put the trailer in the garage, because I'm gonna reconfigure it to haul grain. That's gonna be done in the middle of December. And I still have to return the baler today. At least park it in front and send them the pictures on the mail so they won't charge me for another day's lease. Because I think the day's lease is like 5,000, something like that. It's ridiculous. We already paid 13 grand and I am striving to make a bit of a profit here. Alright. I gotta get as close as I can without actually hitting the roof. Okay, this is close enough. Alright, so let's see. Okay, I got no idea. I think around 10,000. We were at 57, I think, and so around 10 grand for the remaining bales. Good. I won't complain about that. And again, look at how different the area looks now that it's dark. Yeah, this is the pleasure of working on the land somewhere, because with seasons everything keeps changing and you can always find something beautiful in every part of the year. At least if you're looking for something beautiful. If you're looking for something ugly, you can also find that, so whatever floats your boat. Alright, so we're in the middle of December. Seems like a very beautiful day today, and I think we got news regarding the cattle pasture. So let's go and have a look at what's going on there. Oh, I forgot to put the Zettelmeyer back into its resting place. Oh well. It is what it is. But I will have to move it out. Wait. Alrighty. Are there any news? Let's go check. No news. The cows, I think, are ready to give birth anytime now. It says offspring in 0 months, so I think we can expect some calves. Look at that, we have wild boar. Just chilling in the pasture. What the hell? In any case, excuse me, my voice seems to be playing up. Yeah, we are bound to get some offspring in probably the last part of December. So I'm very much looking forward to that. But today we're gonna conclude this episode with selling of our grain winter barley that we got stored in the bins over there. I have already reconfigured the trailer so it can accept grain, and we're gonna use this one, the Steyr, to transport it. And if I'm not mistaken, we got around 20,000 liters worth of winter barley in the grain bins. So it's definitely gonna take 2 loads, 2 trips. And I'm gonna try to evenly space them out. So it's gonna be, let's say, 10,000 liters in the first load and around 10,000 in the second load. So we don't overdo the weight on the hitch. Oh, look at the clouds. Always looks menacing when there are black clouds over the mountains. You just never know what you're gonna get. Yeah, this seems like a better fit regarding the size of the tractor and size of the trailer. Right, we are under the chute. Okay, let's find our winter barley. Oh, went past 20,784. All right. So as we spoken before, this is not the highest quality of grain we could possibly get. It's actually the lowest quality of grain. So sadly we're not gonna get paid much, and the starting price, as I've been looking online, let me just show you what I am talking about. The starting price is 428 on average, and we're gonna go down to the mill on Palkebze. This is our destination. It's got 432 price for winter barley in this exact moment. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to the calving season. I'm gonna have to secure some kind of a trailer, milk transport, because for some reason we don't have one. But that's a problem for a future me. So I will let the future me deal with the issue. As you do. I also have to find some place that's gonna take the milk. There is a big dairy down next to the town. I might just take it there, or I might take it to some local dairy if they offer the correct price. Tire putting in work. Yeah, this is a very comfortable tractor. I love it. And look at this, our second winter wheat. I think it's winter wheat. So let's see if this dumping session is gonna go easier than it went with the Fendt, as this tractor does have a much better turning circle than the Fendt. Which is strange enough, you know, because the tractor is so much bigger. I didn't check where the input is. Forgot. Yep. Going. Okay, so I have to focus in between the pallet and the doors, right? And I can't see the pallet, so and then those doors need to be on our right hand side of the trailer. Alright, only 3,200 and almost 50. So yeah, not a whole lot. I think we got paid around 1,000 less for the grain compared to if we'd have the highest grade quality of grain. Yeah, you know, such is life. It's sometimes rough. And this actually wasn't our fault, because I've done everything that I possibly could to make things as best as I could, but I couldn't influence the moisture. And there was no rain, and if I wouldn't take the crops out of the ground, everything would wither. And that would be a total write-off, so at least we get something back. I'm really hoping the next harvest season is better. We do have a better combine now, much better equipment, so yeah, I really do hope that the next harvest season goes a lot smoother, so to say. Yeah, look at this. The tractor has no issues climbing this hill. The Fendt would be crying. No, help me, I cannot. It's too much. The views are beautiful though, at this time of year. Even though we didn't have any snow yet this winter. It is freezing, but it's still very beautiful. But a very dry winter. Yeah, without even breaking a sweat. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna load the last of our grain, and then I'll tag back in when I'm unloading down at the mill. The fucking Z. I think that translated means fucking lake. Alright, so we are now here for the dumping of the second trailer. Right. Let's empty this out. Alright, additional 2,821 plus 204, which brings us to 3,025. Oh, never mind. Alright, so this is gonna be it for this episode. In the next one, we're gonna probably tackle our winter project, aka saving a private jeep down in the shed. So for this case, I'm gonna leave the trailer on so we dump all the trash and all the rubbish and rubble that's in that shed into the trailer, and then we're gonna try and tow out the jeep and somehow bring it up to the workshop so we can start some work on it. Additionally, I do plan on doing a service or regular maintenance, maybe preventive maintenance, I don't know, on each of the tractors. So that's 3 tractors that are gonna get serviced. So when the spring comes, we're gonna have all machines tip-top in tip-top shape and ready for excruciating work. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope you had fun, and join me next time where we continue with this alpine adventure. Take care and goodbye.